Alright, everything's in place. I'm just waiting for Dino. We call him. I'm just gonna mute myself. Not gonna lie, I was just about to call you.
It's the time of the week again to the Masters.
Yeah. There's no episode today, but we still got some news, so we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the Masters Day podcast, everybody. More like Masters 2 podcast. It's me, Samurai, as always, and here's Dino. And yeah, we're talking about the news. So, Dino, do you want to go first? Man, I should have really planned some special guests.
Yeah. Well, so are we gonna wait or should I just start?
To be fair, today was pretty out of the ordinary. I thought we weren't gonna do it, but you asked me today, so I was like, sure, why in the fuck not? So yeah, that's why we're doing it today. I got nothing better to do with my time. I just wish I had like a
Okay.
guest for today, but last minute I had to scramble.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, okay, so yes, we got some pretty big news, revealed today. Some big events are happening today, like a certain soccer match between the Ukraine and England that I see like a whole bunch of my moods like being very hyped about. Personally, I'm not a big football fan, but all I'm gonna say is I'm going for England because that's the team I'm closer to.
I'm going for Ukraine just so that England is out.
You can suck a dick.
I'm gonna predict that Ukraine and England will go to penalties and Ukraine will win. Yeah. I said what I said.
I hate football. Anyways, let's get started with the news. This is the Nanny Poke podcast before it is a football podcast.
The top 8 podcast of
We cover everything, but we cover Nanny Poke first. So, do you want to start, Dino? Because I kind of caught you off guard. Sorry.
Yeah. I will start. Well,
Yeah.
first of all, we got news, a new special preview for the Journeys episode 74 and 75. And we saw Crasilia versus Darkrai, and the highlight, obviously, Dawn's return. And also, my personal little highlight is Meteor Matrix return. I think it is a good choice to bring them back for the episode. And first of all, I will talk about Dawn's return. I love Dawn, and I'm a big DP fan, so of course I'm so hyped for Dawn.
Wow, the DP stand likes Dawn. Who saw that coming?
But wait. I said it once on Twitter. I like Dawn, but I don't like Poe shipping because in my opinion, Dawn and Ash has a too big of a friendship energy to turn it into a romance. So just putting it out there.
Really?
And
I thought you would have been like a pro Pearl shipper.
now I'm a neutral shipper, but if I have to choose a
same.
ship, wait.
I'm same. I'm very neutral when it comes to shipping. I really don't care.
Yeah, but if one ship I semi support, that would be Amur, since it at least has one side of romantic interest, and all of the other ships are
Same.
just random.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, well, so Dawn looks absolutely gorgeous in a new art style. Although I would love to see her in the Legend Arceus outfit, just so that I'm right with my fan art. But yeah, it is what it is.
No.
Yes. Yeah, because
No. Okay,
I'm
but
just a bit.
why
Yeah.
would Don wear old clothes? Like, I like your fan art. Like, that fan art was nice. And I wanted to go, like, but why would Don wear old clothes, though? Like, those clothes are, like, old. It's like me wearing, like, I don't know traditional African clothes as normal clothing that isn't on Eid because like your boy has to pull out that drip on Eid. You already know. Like whoever saw my Eid post on Twitter already know that I was wearing that traditional African clothing. Didn't get a haircut because the haircutting places were closed, but I still had the freshest drip on the planet
So well, why not?
because they're expensive and hard to make, and also they get dirty really easily. So
Yeah,
special
but
occasion.
they could get it like for a contest, like for in Don's case.
Yeah, but then what's the point of that? Because contests you're supposed to show off. You just come to a contest wearing old garbs that look so off.
Hmm,
Maybe if it was like a modification of it, like a modification of it, then that would be okay. But it's like, it's not. That's like very like dirt clothes, like clothes you would wear to do stuff in like farming and stuff. So see what you were going for, but I don't
fair,
see it.
fair. Yeah, but the nude outfit is great. So like that contest outfit that we just saw a bit of,
Yeah,
that looks
Umbreon
great
theme.
already. And well, I'm kind of guessing that it's kind of Cresselia theme because
Yeah,
like this little
Cresselia and
moon.
Darkrai because it's Cresselia and Darkrai because they're both like black and they both have like it's Darkrai is the black part of the suit and Cresselia is the moon part of the suit.
Yeah, and um what a time to plug my new video. Check out my new video where I broke down the new
Fudge
costume.
you. Uh, I'll link Dino's channel down below. It's always a link down below.
Yeah, the new animation looks great. Like I don't know, it looks so smooth. Like that one shot where it's like from behind to the scum tank. It looks so epic. And so hopefully they have like a lot of budget for this arc. And talking
Uh,
about arcs, it's a two
it's not.
episode arc.
It's not like an
So
arc. It's more of a special like event. It's not an arc. Arcs are like 3 episodes. Specials are 2 episodes. So this is more of like a two-parter.
okay, then let's say two-parter. That's still the first like two-parter in 2 episodes, if I'm remembering correct for journeys. So
Hmm.
well, you have that Galar arc, but also you have like that one Galar, but they are not like stories that goes into another. But I think you get what I mean. Like we finally have continuous story between 2 episodes. And what do we? Yeah, and also Chloe is traveling alone to attend a contest that will be gorgeous.
And he gets assaulted by Starlies. Hey, Starly gang, you get that Galar Pokemon out of here, Starly gang.
Yeah, and Cresselia and Darkrai looks neat, but aren't necessarily my highlight for this trailer. But yeah, I'm
You know who else?
definitely hyped to watch what is in store.
You know who else had a Darkrai?
Tobias,
Tobias.
yes, thank you, Samurai.
Mm.
You can write a fanfic about it. Thank you, Samurai.
You know what? Shut up. Tobias is cool, and you're gonna admit that he's cool. Not everybody
He
can.
is. Literally agreed with you in our ranking video.
True, 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 true,
I'm
true.
just saying
Okay.
you shouldn't say it's Tobias just because you saw a Darkrai.
Oh, no, I don't think it's Tobias. I'm joking. Like I'm like every
Yeah,
time I talk about Tobias, there's like a 99% chance that I'm joking, but I unironically like Tobias. Like he's probably my top 10 favorite Adipole characters, just to piss people off.
I'm like doing it like unironically, like not to piss people off because I genuinely think that Tobias he wasn't a good character, but he was a fun character.
Yeah. It's not, somebody made a video about rewriting Tobias's character. Perhaps if anybody wants to check that out on their free time, cough, cough, nick, nick, wudge, wudge, check that out.
Oh yeah, definitely. But before that, check out my video
You didn't
first.
make that. No.
Yes, please. I'm desperate.
Okay, yeah, check his video out. Dino actually makes some pretty good content some of the time.
Some of the time. If Samurai is not in collab with me.
Duh.
Yeah.
My my comedic humor along with my JoJo references make half of the videos.
It
Is never call
it
this is you don't call yourself a stan on my channel or else that's what I'm gonna do to you because you remember the collab I did with Sam and I put him as a stan. That's what he did to himself. You should don't call yourself a stan on my channel. I'm gonna abuse that. That's why I never call myself a stan on anybody else's channel because I know if me and Dino ever have a collaboration again, he's gonna do that to me.
definitely. Like I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying that my collab with you is one of my um worst worst video if you like look at the like and dislike ratio.
Damn, maybe because you can't make a good thumbnail. Damn, you didn't have to hurt my feelings that much. Damn.
I'm just saying stating facts.
I mean, yours is like mediocre. It's like 4 out of 10 on my channel for like the period it released in.
Sure.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, the two videos that performed the best during that time was both like they both have Goku in the title, which makes me seem no, I'm not gonna be an anime anymore. This is now a Dragon Ball Z podcast.
Well, welcome guys to the Dragon Ball Z podcast. Today we're talking about Samurai's
Oh, what do you call
experiences with
like
Dragon Ball Z.
probably be called like the Tournament of Power podcast, which is not going to be a thing. I don't want to hear in comments Marvel Aid or speaking of Marvel, Loki episode 4 dropped and that was apparently a huge thing, which I'm assuming Dino's going to want to talk about when we get to the topics portion of the podcast. But I better talk about my thoughts before we go off topic again. So
Like
this
always.
preview, this preview looks great. And shut up. Preview looks this preview was pretty good. One thing that like I got like brought up multiple times was like, what do we have to look forward to Journeys other than characters returning? Because that's like a big thing Journeys is promoting itself for. Because if you look at Journeys without like having the characters return, what is there?
Yeah.
That's a big concern. Yeah, that's definitely a huge concern. Because like XY and Sun and Moon didn't hype us up through like characters returning. Like when Brock and Misty returned, we were hyped. Like we were all glad that Brock and Misty returned. Like I'm pretty sure everybody was generally happy.
Mm.
Like but like we were hyped beyond that. Like we weren't just hyped for that. We were hyped for like Necrozma and what Lily was gonna do. And then X and Y didn't have any characters returning. Like the only characters, like old characters we saw were Professor Oak and Delia. That was like that's like, oh my god, we're seeing Ash's mom and X and Y. Oh my god. It's like, oh shit. They're mentioning past regions. Not even a mention of a past region. It's just that we saw Ash's mom. Yeah. They got us hyped. Like they didn't get us hyped through like characters returning. They got us hyped through like the amazing battles that took place. So like, all in all, what I probably had to say was like, let's hope that Journeys in the future doesn't have to rely on nostalgia. But like, it's always fun to see characters return, and I'm glad Journeys is like returning so many characters. But like, let's like I hope Journeys like has more to offer than just characters returning. Darkrai and Cresselia, I am interested to see what they are gonna do with this plot. I'm assuming it's involving with Project Mew. It would make sense to gain like probably again what I said in the last podcast where Go is gonna have to kind of get the lunar wing from Cresselia because that's what he had to do, and then like Matori Matrix is gonna catch Darkrai or some shit because it's like a dark type, and dark type is the evil type in Japanese, so it's like correlation because they're evil and they want the evil type Pokemon. Get it? But yeah, that's probably what they have. Don's return, that seems pretty big. I'm gonna be honest, my hype has down a bit because I realize when the episode comes out, people are gonna be mad no matter what. Because they're gonna be like something like they didn't give enough representation. They didn't talk about this one scene. They didn't mention Ambipom. I know someone's gonna get mad because they didn't mention Dawn and Ash's Ambipom and how it left to go in Vermilion City. Somebody is gonna get mad. I know it.
To be fair, um, When Iris returned, I was kind of the one that ranted, not because something wasn't mentioned, just that the episode itself was not that good for me.
Okay, to be fair, when was Chicago, when Don was Chicago, when Iris came back, at least when Iris came back, they didn't have to like mention things. Like my one problem with Iris's was Chicago. My one problem with like Iris's return was like, why was she champion? Like, I'm not hating that she's champion. It's more why. Like, isn't
Yeah.
her whole thing supposed to be a gym leader? Like, that's legitimately the only problem. Like, if the episode was a bit better paced and like she wasn't champion but was gym leader or was still like trained to become the gym leader, that would have been just fine for me.
My problem is just like I hate how it wasn't explained at all how she became champion. We
That is
just
also
we're just like
Pokemon
supposed
Chronicles
to
2, where you at? Pokemon Chronicles 2, where you at?
yeah.
We're gonna need one of those to explain. Like, we just watch Volkner return as like a member of the Elite Four, which again I wouldn't hate because Volkner is as strong as an Elite Four member. So it's like, okay, he took down Aaron, that's great. Or like Bertha retired, that's great because she's an old lady, but Agatha's still like an Elite Four member. So it's me. So
Mm,
like, yeah, like I want to see things happen. Like you can't just tell us these things happen. Like it would be better if we saw it.
definitely. Like I don't even think we need a Chronicle series. Pokemon Journey itself is about the whole world, so I don't see why they can't just shoving some of the episode without Ash and Go, just like have
No,
character
no, no, not the
episodes
whole. No, not the whole world. We mean Kanto, and we sometimes travel to other regions.
like Hood.
About Kanto, but we just go to other regions on our free time.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things that like what you call it again. This like preview, it looked pretty good to be honest. Like nothing stand out. It doesn't look like we're gonna get any Pokemon World Championships news anytime soon. So yeah, it was a really good decision to skip Ash, having skipped 300 classes, and now we're not even gonna see the main gimmick of this series. But no, we're gonna have to see more Project Mew, which hopefully doesn't get handled in the exact same ducking way.
Mm.
That's just me being negative. But overall, the one thing I am hyped for, Dawn returns on this guy's birthday, July 23rd. Turn up. Dabbing. Yeah, suck it, Dino. My birthday is more better than yours.
Wait, I would just take a look to see when my birthday will be, like on which date. Uh, September. It will be on a Saturday. Oh, it will be on
Ah,
Saturday.
your day will be on a podcast episode day. Speaking of podcasts, we might need to do real rescheduling with the time zones, but it's summertime. We could probably manage it.
September is My Hero Academia still running September 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
It
heard
could
the
be
day.
running. It could be the final of My Hero Academia.
It won't. It won't. They're not gonna do that much. It won't. My Hero Academia, the
There are at
manga,
least still 12 episodes.
in the manga or the what you call it, the manga or like the anime.
The anime.
Manga could very well end in September. That I can believe. It's like I've been catching up with the manga. It could very well end in September. The anime, no. They still have like around 2 more seasons to adapt before that ends.
No, I mean the season finale.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I did not like this season of My Hero. Like they skipped a whole arc with a certain character. Uh, the beginning part was just boring. Like I'm sorry, it was so boring to watch. Like, I'm sorry, it was so boring. Like because I already
Yeah,
read the
like
manga. It's so boring.
I have
So
some
and the
critic points, but in my opinion, the Bakugo and Deku fight like was top tier battles.
not to mention the opening was just like these two openings were just like not even They were bum. They were so bum. Like they felt like AMVs. The
Don't
AMVs they were
say
both.
don't say anything against the first one, or I will just cancel you.
For season four's opening was kind of mid. It was very mid. Like the visuals were very AMV. Like they didn't have no correlation. Say what you want about "Make My Story," which is, in my opinion, one of my favorite openings because it's an actual good song. It at least had like a whole visual correlation thing going on. The season four is like they're talking, now they're fighting, they're talking again, they celebrate it, now we gotta fight one more last time in completely different locations. There is no scene that correlates with each other. This one's a bit better, but at the same time, the song just does not hit. Make
It
My
hits.
Story, Make My Story at least had a decent song with correlating visuals, which makes it a pretty solid OP.
Okay. Question of the day number one. Make my story or no one. Write it. Comment in the comment section.
That's if I remember to put it in the. That's if I remember to put it in the ducking description. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, another thing we have to talk about. Loki episode 4 dropped.
It's
Yeah.
it's it was
Yeah.
great. It was like it is the best Loki episode thus far.
Yeah. I've seen some screenshots of it. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Personally, I don't care for Loki.
Cancel him, please.
I don't care for Loki the series. Okay.
Uh, Loki is thus far, in my opinion, the best Marvel series thus far. It right now it's exceeding WandaVision for me.
Really.
Yeah.
Love like personally, I think WandaVision is kind of overrated.
Eh, eh. That's what I'm gonna give you. It's overrated by some and it's underrated by some. So I will
The
say
way
it's
like
fine.
the way I see like some people call it, like it's the best show ever. I think the actress name is like Elizabeth Olsen, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, like she's the best actress. She could be any actress. Like it's phenomenal. There's absolutely zero flaws in this show. The pacing issues, there's no pacing issues, my guy. Even though the first couple of episodes felt kind of long. Like they were like, eh, until like the midway point did it actually start to get interesting. I think
Mm.
WandaVision. I think WandaVision is a good show. I think it's a great show. I just don't think it's as good as people will say it is. Like people overhype it for me. Like, oh man, I can't wait to watch WandaVision. Everybody on Twitter been hyping shit out of this shit. I can't wait to watch it. Me after watching it, what the fuck was this shit?
Uh, eh.
uh, Another thing that happened this today was what you call it again? Not today. This week was Kazuya for Super Smash Bros. Got released, which is what are your opinions on that for people who play Smash Bros? So Dino, do you have any opinions on Kazuya's moveset as a whole, or like have you fought against anybody with Kazuya? Do you have him yourself?
Mm, I'm not getting the DLC probably. I would just,
You can suck.
I didn't even like I haven't played Smash Bros like for 1 year or something.
See, this is why we don't talk to Dino. He's lame.
No, because I don't have friends.
True. I'm not Dino's friend. I'm just a member on the podcast. Our Twitter says
Yeah.
everyone.
Since Samurai doesn't have any friends, so we're not
Son,
friends.
I have friends.
We're
I
like
have friends.
Samurai
I
and I.
have
We're
friends.
just like only business partners.
We're business partners that get along. We're business partners that get along really well.
No,
Those,
like we pretend we're getting along, but after podcast we're hating each other.
yeah, Dino can suck. But nah, I personally I don't think Kazuya is that broken. Like I fought him. He's not that bad. Like I've fought him. I've lost against him a couple of times, but I've also won against him a couple of times. And keep in mind, I main Marth. So whenever I told somebody, "Who do you main?" "Oh, I main Marth." They'll say, "Okay, just main Lucina." I'm like, "No, fuck you." I don't actually say "fuck you," but I'm like, "No, no, just." But why? Just
But
no.
I could imagine that you would say that.
Because like everybody's just telling me main Lucina, and then when we play Smash Bros. And I beat him with much like you should still main Lucina. No.
Hmm.
And knowing Dino, he's probably gonna ask me, Samurai, why don't you want to main Lucina?
Why don't you make Lucina? That's such a poor
Because
choice of
Lucina,
yours.
no, because Lucina's such a like a mindless character. Because like Martha's whole mechanic is like the tipper mechanic, and like it's fun to like experiment with that. And Lucina, while her like tipper is more refined, and like she doesn't have the tip. Like the edge of her sword hits the same as like the bottom of her sword, or like the hilt, if you get what I mean, right? You don't have to hit a specific area. But Marth, it's fun to think like, oh yeah, if I like space myself out right, and like it's fun to experiment and think with them. And each Marth main is like different, because if you look at like 5 Marth mains, they're probably playing a bit different. Like some of them use the side B more. I use the like forward smashes, and like I use the forward smashes a lot more than I use the side B. Some of them use spacing more. Some of them like they're all different. Well, all Lucina mains just go hit, 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 hit. It's so mindless. And I just don't like using Lucina.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's my take on it. But like use whoever you want, guys. I was just talking about cause, yeah. Okay. I think that's almost all the news I got. Like I swear there's like another piece of news. Do you have any piece of news that you would want to share?
Yeah, like I didn't think that this week was that empty. Like I also feel that there are some news.
There was definitely some news. I just can't remember.
A new suit was revealed for Spider-Man: Far From Home, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
not too
that
huge.
oh my god, what was this? It was just right. So first day of July was Bidoof Day, and let's just say they rickrolled us with a Bidoof, which, like, that's something that I didn't know Pokemon would have the effort to do that.
Mm. Like Bidoof Day is always that. It's not like I'm not too into Bidoof Day, but it's still too funny to know that there is just a Bidoof Day.
That it's so stupid. I get what you mean. Like, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid that it's kind of good,
It's so yeah, like Dino's YouTube channel roasted.
but it's still good in contrast to your channel.
First of all, my channel is not stupid. I write thrilling videos based on multiple topics.
But still didn't sing anything.
I'm not singing, okay? I'm sorry. Showpro is scary.
Yeah, but well, let's see. Your last video was okay. You uploaded 4 hours ago, okay, and
Yeah.
I uploaded. Let's see. I uploaded 59 minutes ago. I beat you.
No, shut up. That doesn't count.
That does. You always make fun of me
No,
that I don't have videos on my channel.
you don't. This was like one of the only 2 days.
Yeah. Wow. That.
Also,
I
there's a
still win.
25th, like, there's a 25th, Chicago. There's like a Pokemon card collection coming out where it's like in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the TCG. I'm assuming. Like everything like the anime, the manga, and like the TCG, I think they all started a year after the games came out, so that's why like everything's having its 25th anniversary now, while Pokemon had their 25th anniversary last year. So rip,
Mm.
like it's kind of off timing, but like rip. Not to mention, another thing that happened in the world of Smash Bros is, why I mentioned Marth, right? Cause Marth got buffed. Hey. Yes, I'm
Samurai. Just because you didn't have skill, so they decided to give you a buff.
Shut up. Also, the character Dante and Shantae got in Dante and Shantae, that rhymes. Dante, Shantae, and Dragonborn from what you call it again? From Devil May Cry, Shantae the series, and I forget where Dragonborn's from. I think it's from Skyrim, if I'm not wrong. They all got added as me costumes, so be happy about that. Not to mention, this was some news that happened a while ago, but I forgot to mention. The Kana Boom, aka the guys who wrote what you call again Naruto opening 16, they are rumored to be writing a Pokemon song, like a Pokemon theme song. It's rumored, so don't like take it as like, oh, they confirmed it. No, no one confirmed it. They just said it's rumored. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll possibly have the hottest bop. You know,
Yeah.
I got it. The Pokemon TCG celebrations. That's what it's called. It's an elite trainer box. Each box includes 4 booster packs, 5 additional booster packs. So why don't they just say 9? Um, a special foil featuring Greninja and much much more. And again, Greninja gets special treatment. Fuck Greninja. How come we couldn't get a special foil of Samurott? Samurot's cool.
How come that we didn't get anything for Charizard? Charizard has way too.
Fuck
Charizard need more
Charizard.
forms.
No, 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 no. Shut the up. No, 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 no. You no longer have an opinion anymore. I have revoked that human right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Just because so I will train Raph and Sam to become a new Charizard stand, just to trigger you.
See, I already know how to deal with Raph and Sam. Okay.
But you don't know how to deal with me, Raph, and Sam.
Ah! You just stick there with your mascot being Corviknight, okay? And I will stick with my mascot being Samurott, okay?
I never said that my mascot was Corviknight. Just because I had it in banner,
Oh, okay.
everyone thought that was
Okay,
my
okay, okay.
mascot.
Okay, what is your mascot then? Because you literally
I
have no
don't
other.
have a mascot.
Therefore, we automatically gonna assume that it's Corviknight, you son of a gun. What else are we going to assume?
I wanted to use Arctazot, but it didn't fit from the color, so I used Corviknight.
Oh, there you go. Well, now you know why we always say you're going to use Corviknight as your mascot. I all of a
Fine,
sudden
my mascot is
upgrade.
Corviknight. You heard it here first.
He admitted it. He admitted it. He admitted it. He admitted it. Thus, that means I'm right and he's wrong.
I'm right too. I was always right since whatever I say is right.
No, shut up. No, 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 no.
Yes. Well, it's my channel, so I would tell you what my
This
mascot
is
is.
on my. This is my channel, and I decide the rules. This is my domain.
So we're gonna upload this episode on my channel.
No, you can edit it.
No. You can have it.
No, I was actually about to ask you to edit it because I had to work on like a big video this week. But if you're too busy, I don't mind editing it. But I was actually about to ask you to edit it.
Well, it will be hard since I'm on holiday.
Oh, it's not like all of us are on holiday, you simp.
Well, I will see because it's kind of hard, like to then send you the video.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it will be a
yeah,
huge file.
yeah, no, no rush. Don't rush. Don't if you can't do it, then don't do it. Don't push yourself.
Yeah, like I don't think yeah, this week will work.
I can do it. It's just gonna be more of a hassle if I have to. It's no problem. No,
You don't have to rush the podcast either. You can like finish your project first and then
See, here's the thing. Everybody expects the podcast to come out on Wednesday by this point, okay?
yeah, but we will just make an announcement that it's not coming on Wednesday. Easy fix.
I could do that, but I haven't logged into the Twitter account because, Zero's already doing a good job with that Twitter account as it is. So, he's doing a phenomenal
Yeah,
job.
Zero is doing a great job. Shout out to Zero here.
Yeah, unlike you, lazy.
I'm here every week. If I'm not here, we are not at. Let me check. Let me check. We will not be on episode 13. We will be like on episode 5.
That's fine. We can talk about multiple episodes in one podcast. It's not the first time we've done it. Sam did it 2 podcasts ago.
Well, you would then have a guest alone with you here. You would also. It would become Samurai's talk show with guests.
Essentially, it's Samurai and Dino's talk show with a guest every once in a while Samurai and Dino argue about pointless shit.
Let's just rename it to Samurai versus Dino.
Samurai versus Dino. That's our second channel, y'all. Samurai versus Dino. Where Dino and
Pokemon
Samurai
World Tournament Series Finals.
where Dino and Samurai play multiple different games and they have to beat each other at the multiple different games in order to progress. Samurai versus Dino coming December 40th. I don't know. December 40th isn't even a real date.
December 40.
I should have just said December. Oh, okay. Oh man, that was an experience. Also, I still haven't watched Haikyuu. Still not gonna. Damn.
and I'm not starting Dragon Ball.
IQ is arguably very boring. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're just wrong. That's opinions just. By the way, I finished
I
Assassination Classroom. If anyone is interested in that,
okay, yeah. So did you enjoy it?
I absolutely did. I'm kind of
Wow, Dino enjoys something everybody else enjoys. What a fucking surprise! Not like we all told him to do this.
have some very unpopular opinions.
Oh, great. We have nothing else better to do, so let me hear them.
Uh, well, let me. What I posted on my Twitter. Wait a minute.
Also,
Mm,
it's Sinnoh month, everybody. So like I just released my ranking on the Sinnoh Pokemon. So if you want to go watch that, that would be great.
Dino and Poke unpopular.
Ugh.
I
I'm not gonna
hated.
lie. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. Kind of sounded British there. Like you sounded British for a minute. Sounded like you sounded
I
British.
guess. I guess I would take that as a compliment.
Take it however way you want to take it.
Well, Tobias is a fun character. You know that. Journey episode 54. That episode was Sabo and Talion. That sucked. Um, one, two,
I
three.
agree.
We don't need a new. We don't need a new OP other than 123 and 123 slaps. We just
Shut
need new
up,
visuals.
you son of a gun! This is why you have no friends.
You just said that I enjoy everything. I enjoy everything, but I don't.
You're such an enigma. Like I can never get Dino. He's so weird with the way he wants to work.
Yeah, yeah. I'm weird. That's true.
Very weird. Keep in mind, Dino's mascot is a bird. A bird.
Your mascot is the I don't even know how to name that. That's
It's
a
an otter. It's an otter samurai.
yeah.
Also, go and
That's
Emic
weird
into
enough.
a Pokemon Master. You shut up. That samurai is badass. You're just jealous.
Okay, I will just have another unpopular opinion. Max is not annoying.
Okay, I agree with that. I think he's a fun character.
Um, Another probably unpopular opinion. I I don't think Go is a great character.
I semi agree with you.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, you can see I have a lot of unpopular opinions,
Well,
and
all of them are actually bad. Some of them are actually pretty
yeah,
based.
but they're still unpopular.
I guess. I guess. I guess.
You know what? I will just say one last thing. After Assassination Classroom, I will of course start a new watch, and it's probably gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, if anyone is interested in that.
Hey, Dito's finally gonna watch some quality anime and not ain't gonna pester me to watch what's shit called Haikyuu.
I watched Doctor Stone, and I know you like Doctor Stone.
And then next, Dino's going to play a Fire Emblem game.
And you're gonna play a Pikmin game.
Jokes on you! I already did play a Pikmin game,
Which one?
Pikmin 3 on the Wii U.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But
Ah,
I'm not gonna grab a Fire Emblem game
why? Literally, why?
because I'm not interested in Fire Emblem.
Do you like good characters?
Um,
Do you like good
maybe.
do you like good characters? Do you like grand stories that leave you feeling satisfied?
I don't like sword fighters.
Fire Emblem is just not a series full of sword fighters. Those are just the main characters. That is literally that actually kind of pisses me off whenever someone says Fire Emblem is just a game full of sword fighters. Shut up, because Fire Emblem is such a deep franchise that if you just relegate it to the series with a bunch of sword fighters in it, that's so stupid. That's just like saying Pokemon's a series with one, like they're all just electric rodents. That's what is essentially you're saying because Pikachu is in Smash Bros.
Mm.
It's a series where you have to use strategy and your moves really matter. There ain't no failing Pokemon Center bullshit to save you this time. Your units fucking die, they stay fucking dead. You like that girl with the big ass boobies? Well, too bad. You just killed her. You ain't getting her back unless you play casual mode.
Thank you, Samurai, for that great summary.
That's just not it. There's like so much story elements. You even know Marth's backstory? Like okay, you know, we're gonna play a game. Welcome to the Guess what this series is about by Smash Bros. What do you think Fire Emblem's about? Like what do you think Marth's backstory is? We're gonna ask Dina.
He is a poor little boy that grew up in the lousy market, and one day he was picked up by a great mentor and learned to master the art of sword.
That was completely wrong. Like that was actually very wrong. Marth is a prince. Like he's a prince. Technically, he's not even a prince anymore. He's a king, like the one they use in Smash Bros. That Marth is a king.
Mm, yeah, close enough.
No, it's not actually. Marth was a prince whose descendant killed an evil dragon. The evil dragon came back to life. This is an extremely like butchered plot because we don't have all day. So that evil dragon came back to life. Then an evil wizard, again, extremely butchered plot. An evil wizard helped the evil dragon came back to life. They took over Marth's homeland. Marth had to leave his homeland and leave his sister there, and went with like four other knights and Gordon because fuck Gordon. They had to go to a small island. He liberated the country, and then in the third game, the guy who helped him in the first game became an evil emperor, and then they have to do everything again. Except the dragon has evil powers now, and now he's a dark dragon instead of an earth dragon. But at the end of the day, Mars still kills him and becomes the hero king. That is the story of Mars.
Was a bit wrong, but mostly it was right.
You weren't right at all.
Yeah, that fits. I was mostly
Wait a
right.
minute.
I'm always right. I will make a new Fire Emblem game. Yeah, and Samurai is gone. So that would conclude that in the Masters 8 podcast, I'm the World Monarch. I'm the winner of the
No,
World Relation
shut
Series.
up. No. Shut up. Dino probably still thinks Martha and Ike are related, okay? Watch Dino. Watch.
I won't say anything.
Dino's about to say the thing that's gonna piss me off. He's probably gonna say that Fire Emblem Fates is a good game.
I would say Fire Emblem. You know that one Fire Emblem game, like Fire Emblem Fate. That was like a masterpiece. Like that was the greatest game of all time.
There's two people you could say that to. You could say that to the people on YouTube, and they would all be like, say that to the people on Twitter, be like, yeah, corn, stick as hell. They would just be talking about female corn because, like, you know, if you've seen Fire Emblem, you know Fire Emblem's that one Nintendo series where, you know, it's anime. If you get what I mean, Gino.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, we should probably end up. Actually, you know, who do you main in Smash Bros. Before we end the podcast?
That is a great question because mostly I don't think I main anyone. Maybe I would say I don't main anyone. I always switch up between the characters since I'm always playing it for
Okay,
fun.
who's
But
okay? Okay,
if
who's
you want to
taking?
name one character I main, I would say Ridley.
Behold, Dino's actually based and doesn't play it. But no, when I mention Fire Emblem, I'm just a filthy weeb. It's not like Fire Emblem's a good game series that everybody underrates because it gets overrepresented in Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's way too. Come
I
on, you
agree
have.
with everybody. Like, I agree with you. Like, I legitimately think these characters should not be that much. Like, if I had to control all the Fire Emblem reps, I would probably take Cromer Lucina out, Corrin out, maybe keep Byleth in because like Three Houses is like what Breath of the Wild is to Legend of Zelda. It's like a very like it changes up the formula massively. So we can keep Byleth in. We can remove like some of the awakening characters. Like just keep Cromin. We don't really need Robin and Lucina, and remove Corrin. And then we only have like what four? We only have four characters because Martha's is the first one. Ike represents the GameCube. Roy represents the Game Boy Advance, which are all three different eras. And then we have a witch clogging, the most recent protagonist being Byleth, and that's literally it. I fixed it. And we have Crom because he's from Fire Emblem Awakening, that represents the 3DS. It's literally everybody. We have all the systems that Fire Emblem is on represented. Martha was on the DS, SNES, and NES, which is the Nintendo Entertainment System. We have Roy who was on the GBA. We have Ike who's on the Wii with the and the GameCube, and then we have Crom who's on the 3DS and Byleth on the Switch. All of them are literally represented. You can't say like not one game is not represented in that like whole thing.
Mm,
Fire Emblem game on the Game Boy.
mm,
So you see, yeah, like
yeah.
I think you would legitimately enjoy Fire Emblem. Like I legitimately think like I'm actually making a legitimate like recommendation. I legitimately think you would enjoy the game.
Mm.
Like what
I'm
I've
still
seen
not
from
gonna
you,
pick up one. So.
from what I like seen from you, like very story driven games and games that have like what you call it again, story and like characters that are like really deep.
Mm,
So like I think you would legitimately like Fire
mm,
Emblem because like they have like lots of issues in the game that you wouldn't see in your average Legend of Zelda because like I would argue Marth is a better protagonist than like half of the people in Super Smash Bros.
hmm,
Because unlike Link, he goes through a ducking arc.
mm,
Starts out as kind of bratty and not knowing what he's doing, and he doesn't want to fight anyone. He's like, I don't want to fight everyone. And then at the end of the game, he's like, I'm gonna fight you. I still don't want you, but I have to fight you because like nobody else really would.
yeah.
And then Ike's story is basically uh, racism. Stop racism, defeat goddess, and more racism. Other one you could probably argue is bad is like Roy, who's like his story is fairly generic, where it's like you gotta stop this evil king from taking over the country. I'm gonna gather a ragtag group of school children, even though as a lord I actually suck. Like not Roy in Smash Bros. I think he's fine in Smash Bros. Roy in his own games sucks. Like Martha has four interpretations, and like only one of them really sucks. Ike is pretty mediocre, like he's pretty good. Roy just sucks until the end of the game.
Mm,
Imagine you're playing like Legend of Zelda or Pokemon, and your Pokemon don't evolve until like the champion battle, and that's when they get really good. That's what playing Roy is like.
mm.
Imagine playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I'm assuming did you choose Rowlet or Litten or Poplio?
I chose Rowlet.
Imagine your Rowlet didn't evolve until you got to the battle with Kukui, and then it decided to evolve and you learn all of its good moves. You
Mm,
feel that would feel like some bullshit. You can't even lie.
yeah.
And then imagine you could only use the Sigui 5 times, and then after you use the Sigui 5 times, you can't use it again. That's what it's like playing Roy. You see why I don't like Roy?
I see.
Yeah, that okay. So we better end the podcast. So this has been the Masters 8 podcast, more like the Fire Emblem podcast. Ha I'm
The
gonna have to edit
Martin Ike podcast.
Martha and Ike podcast. Yeah, but I'm not even gonna lie. I'm about to start a second channel. I'm gonna talk about a bunch of other different things like Fire Emblem. I might actually
Mhm.
talk about Fire Emblem on my main channel, but like make it a very like side small thing.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like watch out. You guys might see some like Vanguard content or like some Yu-Gi-Oh or even Blade Burst content, which I was always talking about Blade Burst with my friends the other day. Dino, have you watched Blade Burst?
I think I watched a few episodes as a kid, but I can't remember anything.
Wow, Dino doesn't watch something everybody else seemingly enjoys. Dino, everybody, like, wow, come on, Dino, but no, you want to fucking get on my ass for not watching Haikyuu, and then this is what happens when me and Dino are in a room.
Well, I think I watched a knockoff of Beyblade Burst back in the days, but
And
or
then
I'm not sure if it was Beyblade Burst. Maybe it was just Beyblade Burst. But I did watch something with I don't know how to name these things in English, but I did watch a show about it.
spinning tops.
Probably.
Anyways, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, but Dino's the type of person like if I just say, yo, I had a sandwich with some bread on it, Dino would be like, bread? Like, what do you have against me and bread? Like, damn.
Mm.
Anything I do, Dino finds a way to like point something wrong. Like I'm gonna say something completely ordinary, and Dino will find something wrong with it. Dino, I enjoy grapes.
Um, that's too normal for you. You're not the normal person.
Yo, what the fuck, yo? I can't enjoy grapes, yo. Shut the. This is the thing I go through with Dino. This guy had a whole conversation about us and me not measuring his height correctly because of math and conversion. You are still 5'11". That's what it said. And then you were like, actually, no. If you look at the math, fuck the math. You are 5'11".
Wait. I've grown. I would just search up my new height.
How do you just search up your new height? We all grow. I'm like 6'3" now. Like 6'2". I can't remember how tall I am. I know I'm like as tall as my dad
I'm
is.
still
What?
5'11". That sucks.
You're still 5'11". Suck it. But no, we have to go through that whole math when we had a special guest, Trayman, when you should watch that podcast episode. And you forced Trayman to sit through that while we had to go through your bullshit.
Yeah, sorry, Trayman. That was kind of weird.
It was you. That's what you like doing
Because
to
you didn't measure it correctly. Had you just measured it
this.
correctly, we
No,
wouldn't have that conversation.
excuse fucking me for not wanting to do math when I already passed math, okay? I passed math. I did my work. No, fuck you. I did my work, okay? I did all my assignments. I paid attention in class. I did my work diligently, even though I passed my class with like a 52%. But that's not the main point of argument. The main point of an argument is that Nino loves to terrorize me.
Well, at this point, I think we have to
Yeah.
end the podcast.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a podcast with Hushikagan without me having to do a rant.
Mm. A new
All
collection
right.
to my future compilation video.
Yo, shut up. Okay, anyways. Summer, okay, so this has been the Masters Day podcast. This has been the Masters Day
This is
podcast.
Dino.
No, more like these nuts. Ha! Oh shit! I just
Guy!
I literally just made that up on the spot. Like I was like, Dino, more like these nuts.
That was kind of good.
Dino has to call himself on that on Twitter for a week now. Dino, we're like these nuts. That's hilarious.
I would just shorten up to DN if anyone asks why I'm DN. I would just say I'm Dino.
That's actually where does your name come from? Like, is your name legitimately Dino?
My name is Dean, like without no.
Oh, oh. Okay, yeah. So like, if I ever reach like if the podcast like if it gets enough demand, me and Dino will do a song on together from the second Diamond and Pearl opening, and he'll be Don and I'll be Ash because I have A and he has D.
Yeah.
Except we'll replace the Pikachu and Pochama lines with uh Oshawott, so Mijimaru, and Corviknight, which is what's I don't know
Rook.
Rook. What's Rookidee's Japanese name? Let me search that up real quick. Don't search it up so you can try and one up me. He's searching it up, isn't he?
No way, I'm searching it up.
No, shut up,
But
shut up.
it's
No,
Coco
no,
Gara.
no, 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 no. No,
It's
it's
Coco
Coco
Gara.
Gara. Coco Gara. I said it first.
I
Suck
said
it.
it first.
No,
Everyone in the
shut up.
comment, you know what you know the
No,
truth.
question of the day. Second question of the day. Who said it first? Dino or Samurai? Qu- the answer is Samurai because I said it first.
Well, this will never end. So yeah, that's it with the Master
Okay, so we're
podcast.
gonna. Yeah, that's the
That's
rest of the
Dino and
podcast.
that's Samurai. We will
Wait a
see
minute.
you
I was
next week.
supposed to be outro. You son of a gun. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Craig to leave. I wish Craig had voice command so I could tell it to leave when I said Craig leave. But if I ever said like Craig leave, it would probably leave when I'm speaking in the middle of a sentence. So you know.